Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the International Care Collective, the podcast in association with the University Hospital Sussex and the Stay and Thrive community of practice with NHS England. I'm Sam Elliott-Eleklovich and I'm your host here. And today we are joined by a wonderful guest of ours here at University Hospital Sussex, Shahd. Welcome, Shahd.
Welcome, Sam. How are you?
I'm great. And thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you taking your time out to be here with us today. So I'm going to start at the beginning. Do tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Shahd. I'm from Egypt. I work as a radiologist and I have joined the trust 6 months ago and it is totally different.
How have they been, those 6 months for you?
I had a lot of experience that I didn't expect to have through my life. And not on the practical or clinical or the work aspect. It is about the life.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go and rent a home for my own. I have to deal with the issue of fixing things and stuff, and a lot of details that made me more experienced in life, more independent.
Yeah.
And I had friends in those 6 months. I gained a lot of friends that helped me a lot. So it is lovely, difficult, but it's good as well.
Amazing. So I'm going to pick on a few of those things later in because it has been, it is challenging when you move from somewhere completely. And like you say, you're kind of having to do all these things that you probably weren't expecting to need to do, have to do, right?
No.
So this is one of my favourite bits of our podcast here. We always ask someone to bring something with them that reminds them of home, or, if you're feeling homesick, what's your kind of go-to thing? What have you brought with you today? Explain to our viewers and our listeners what you've brought with you today.
I have got some pictures.
Amazing.
On my phone, and they remind me with the home. It's for my friends, my family. It is gathering of women.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a group.
It's like a dance class.
Yes, it is. Yeah. They are. It is very beautiful and very warming.
Amazing. What kind of dance? I'm intrigued now. What kind of dance class was it? Was it a dance class?
It was dancing movement therapy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was about. It is very good when it related to trauma.
Okay.
Body image.
No.
And how to feel more connected to yourself as a woman.
Nice.
And they are my colleagues in the group. So it was for 2 months. And we have a monthly gathering.
Nice.
Yeah. And it is very, very, very beautiful and very lovely. So when I feel homesick, I just open this and try to see the images we had together and the memories.
Yeah.
And it's very good.
Do you reach out? Do you have contact with them still?
Yes.
At home? And you're able to kind of, I suppose, video call and...
Yeah. And group. And when they go to the monthly gathering, they have photos and videos and they send them to me to
that's nice.
Yeah, it's very...
Still keeps you involved in it.
Yeah.
Still there, but not there, but still there.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And that's, it's quite such a nice kind of thing to go back to, is it? Your memories, you kind of go, and like I say, they're keeping you still involved in it as well. So that's really nice.
Exactly. And my family as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I can talk to them every day. Video calls, the phones make it easy.
Indeed.
To connect to all
without all of this technology before. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, we all love a picture. And I think the phones are great now because you've got the options of, obviously, like I say, all that of photos, but also that option to video call whenever you want.
Exactly. And you feel that we are sitting together. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And I'm intrigued now because obviously you said the 6 months have been quite intense in a way, for other reasons than clinical, but how often do you feel the need to kind of go back to those pictures?
At the beginning, it was like daily.
Yeah.
But now, no, not so much.
Yeah.
Exactly that life here I'm living life here.
Yeah.
I have to phone people here, friends.
Yeah.
I have to have new pictures and new people here. So now not so often.
Yeah.
But I have chat conversation with all of those. And my family, I talk to them daily.
Nice.
video call
Yeah.
daily.
Has to be done,
yeah. Yeah.
Bless you. I always ask because I think it's quite interesting, like to see, like, is that they still are important to you, but kind of how much you kind of rely on it to that reliance coming back. Because, like you say, you're living your life here now.
Yeah.
They still are important to you.
Yeah. So we are building new memories with new people, and that's a life.
100%. Great, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So let's start at the very beginning. What made you decide to come to the UK and work in the NHS? What was kind of like your driving force to want to do this?
When I was in the first year of my medical university, I was dreaming of traveling abroad and had a worldwide experience. And after that, after finishing my master's degree in Egypt, it was a very tough experience. So I prepared for FRCR exams and I have passed them. And after I finished, I said, oh, why I don't do it? Yeah, actually, after part 2A, I was like decided to go after finishing 2B exam.
Yeah.
And then because many reasons, actually, I want to still have experience to elevate my skills, my knowledge, to work in a system, and to have my own time and my own life. To have that balance,
the work life. Yeah.
And unfortunately, we don't have this there. I have to work all days. Except one day, I'd be lucky if I had this as a day off.
Yeah.
So,
which is never really the case, though, is it? Because you're always doing all the other stuff that you've never had a chance to do on that day off, and then
exactly.
You work again. So yeah,
exactly. And if you want to elevate your skills in the clinical aspect or academic aspect, you have to work all the day. All the day mean 12 hours at least. So it was very difficult. So I just want to have to experience another system, another type of life, another quality of life, another balance that I really need as a human being.
Yeah.
So, and I want to be part of my job, part of my schedule to have academic work, audits, and those things are actually included in my schedule here. So training, everything. So I think it's smart. And I think all doctors need this because our life is very tough.
Yeah.
The type of work we do, I mean, so...
Can you just explain what your job role is? So you're a consultant radiologist, is that correct? Yeah?
Yes.
So what is your day-to-day?
Okay, I'm working in a breast cancer unit.
Yeah.
So my work is divided between symptomatic clinic, screening clinic, reading, and MDT. So symptomatic clinic, we have patients that complain from something in the breast. They see the surgeon, and then they come to me to do ultrasound or mammogram or to do the necessary imaging. And then if they need biopsy, I biopsy those lesions.
Yeah.
And then I have to tell the patient what about the finding, reassure them, and then send them back to the surgeon or release them according to the image finding. This is a symptomatic clinic. The assessment clinic, they are patients that went for screening and we find something necessary for us to recall them.
Right.
So they come from home, they don't know anything about their condition, they haven't meet surgeon or anyone. We have to do a clinical examination, ultrasound examination, biopsy if necessary, and then illustrate everything to the patient because she met no one before me. This is the screening part, and then they meet the breast care nurse and go in the system. The reading, it is either MRI. For the cases the MDT decided to do the MRI for, or it is the mammographic reading of screening cases. And the MDT to prepare for those cases to discuss them with the other consultant.
Yeah.
I have personal time as well in my schedule, one session. I can do training, I can study, I can do audit in this session. It's 1 a week.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I work, I think, 8 hours and I have a lunch break in between, which is 1 hour break to have rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot involved, and I always ask just to kind of say our listeners, because they might hear the phrase consultant radio, that's go, but what is that? So just ask a little bit of an explanation. So can you explain to our listeners what your pathway into the NHS was like? So how did you go from being in your home country? What did you have to do in order to work?
I had to finish FRCR to have the GMC registration.
Right.
And to have, I have to pass OET exam for language.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I needed. But I had to make a CV with all the clinical skills that I can do, and the things that I know and I do daily.
Yeah.
Honestly. So for the interview, to tell them if I'm qualified or not for the position.
Amazing. So there's quite a lot in there to get done before you actually get here.
Yeah. And then I have to, when I arrived here, I have to go for Caesar pathway to be a permanent consultant here, because I still not permanent because I haven't finished my Caesar. So I'm expecting in 2 to 3 months to start general radiology session.
Yeah.
To have everything recorded to go on my Caesar pathway.
And how is that going for you at the moment? Is that
no, still not? I haven't started it yet.
Okay.
Because I have to be well established in my breast working. And I had a shadow period when I first came. I had a shadow period for 3 months, I think, just to understand the system, which is totally different. And the trust is very supporting in Caesar, and helping me to go to the general radiology to do the necessary to have that permanent position after finishing it.
So at least the pathway is there for you here then. It's kind of been put in place for you, so you know where you are needing to go now as well, and the trust is helping you with that.
Actually, it is, and since the interview, they were very clear and obvious that they will help and they support. Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Thank you for that. That's a really, really helpful insight, even for myself, just to kind of understand what it is and your pathway and your journey there.
Yeah.
Next question. So you've landed here in the UK. It's your first day here. What was that like for you? Did anything surprise you? Did anything shock you? Was it what you expected?
It was like a dream, because when I got out in London, Victoria, I see the big red buses. I feel that, I entered that in a movie or something, and is it real in life? I see those things in movie, not in life. So it was lovely and amazing. And the nature, the green spaces, while in my way from Worthing to here, from London to Worthing, the train, the green spaces, it was lovely and amazing. And everyone was telling me before coming here that people here are not like ours, but I was impressed because all the people I met in my way were very kind, very supportive.
But you say you're surprised by that, because obviously, like you say, your friends have probably said that, they're not like...
I mean, the people maybe here, everyone concentrated in his own business.
Yeah.
No one offered help. Everyone's concentrated in his own, and I have to take my own responsibility.
Yeah.
But I found that lots of people was helping me every way, in my way, and carrying bags.
Oh, wow.
And I was thank you. I'm really grateful.
Yeah.
And I first went to live in Airbnb.
Yeah.
And the lady of that home came to me in the train station and take me with my stuff with her car.
Yeah.
To her home. So I felt,
amazing. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. And the people here, I found that they are very nice and very acceptable. Their mindset, the diversity. A lot of people, a lot of culture are melting together in the society that make people open-minded, accepting and helping. So it's very good and very nice.
Nice. So I'm going to pick on something that we, because full disclosure, me and Shahd have met before, although virtually. Is obviously pastoral support is quite important into kind of getting you familiar with what things you may come across when you started. And you were actually one of our first medical professionals that we actually started doing this with. How important was that call that we had before you arrived, and the information that we sent and went through together? How important was that for you at the beginning of your process?
The first thing, I feel that there is support for me there's some one I know. And when I remember when my job was waiting for the laboratory tests, the results of laboratory tests, and you told me that you will try to help me, and you did. And I feel that there's someone I know, someone that can support
I'm not
me.
alone. I'm not alone.
Yeah, I'm not alone here. And you and Sam, I don't know, both of you, just try. If you have anything, let me know. If you need anything, just send me an email. And it was very reassuring, and feel that I'm supported and someone here is helping me to sort out this, especially when you are new. And I wasn't lucky because my PRP, there was an issue.
Yes.
The PRP and something, the time that changed from visa, from
physical to digital.
Yeah. So it was a lot of stuff going there, and I don't know what I'm going to do, what will happen. Yeah, so it was very, very supportive.
Yeah. Amazing.
Thank you.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. We always ask, because like I say, you were our first person that we trialed this with from a medical profession.
Thank you.
And it was, to be fair, everything that we did with yourself and a couple of others after has kind of guided what we do here as a trust for all of our international staff as well. So it's always good to ask. Yeah. We're doing something.
No.
What about your first day in clinical practice? What was that like?
I was totally lost. I don't know what I'm doing, where I am, where are those people, their names. I was like, I don't know anything. Like, even if you have worked before, if you have done this before, and you went to a different place in your country, you will feel it's different.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm in a different country, in another part in the world with I just want someone to introduce. My colleague helped me to show me the office, the clinical areas, and I feel like confused for a few days. But after that, it was very nice and very smooth, and everyone was supportive. Everyone, actually.
Yeah. It makes a difference though, right? As obviously, you're coming into a new system.
Yes.
I always say, like, to the international staff that I help here is, you've not got on a plane and forgotten how to do your career and forgotten how to do things that you've studied your life for. It's the day-to-day things that you don't kind of take for granted. Like you mentioned earlier about, I've had to rent a house on my own. I've had to do all these things that you probably wouldn't even consider.
Because there you have, I have my family.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to do anything alone.
Yeah.
I'm not, I have never thought of this.
Yeah.
But here I'm literally alone.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I didn't have any friends in Worthing. Yeah. I know a lot of my friends in UK, but not in Worthing.
Yeah.
And I have to sort out my needs and my stuff and take care of myself and make sure that all my needs physically and psychologically are feed. And I have to do all of this and check for myself day by day, as you have said. And
how does that feel for you? Like you say, like before, obviously having that, I'm not supposed to do anything on my own, to now you've had 6 months of having to do that. Has that, I suppose, developed your confidence in any way? Has it kind of...
It has changed my idea about myself completely.
Nice.
Because I'm not supposed to do this. And I didn't think that I can.
Yeah.
I can do this, but now, yeah, I can. So
has it kind of been a nice surprise? You find it almost showed yourself, I can do this.
Yeah. I'm totally surprised with myself to stay all this duration and taking care of myself, as I told you, and I've survived it. You understand?
I've got through.
Yeah.
Bless you. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. My next question for you is the joys of English language. So when you arrived here, how did you find the understanding of the day-to-day English language? Because obviously it's completely different. Like, when I think everyone will agree, when you're learning a language, to the actual physicality of having to kind of speak it. So your abbreviations, your accents, your idioms and stuff that you have, you don't learn them in a book or on an app or anything, do you? So it's a bit different. How did you find that?
It was very, very difficult. I had to ask everyone saying anything, sorry, at least 3 times to get
already becoming British because you're apologising. So you're doing well. You're doing well.
Yeah, it's very difficult, the
Yeah.
British accent, but I think I'm doing well. One of my colleagues is British and he used to mumble. He talks fastly
Yeah.
and lower his voice. And when,
Quiet as well.
yeah, too inside and so fast. And I don't understand any word. And then I thought that my English is really bad. And I tried to search for some lessons to enhance my accent and my understanding for the accent. So then the one that was giving the course, he said that you are good. You don't need anything. You are doing well. So
Yeah.
So I went to him and I said, please stop. I don't understand anything.
Yeah.
Please keep talking quietly.
Yeah.
And obviously, because I don't understand anything.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah. And then we decided to make like a deal. When I stopped telling him to stop mumbling, it means that my English is improving. And it,
There you go.
yeah. And he kept teaching me some words,
Slang phrases.
slangs, and something like this to keep with what's going with me. So
Yeah. That's nice as well because you've made a joke out of it as well, and you're learning, but always making it fun for both of you, not just yourself.
Yeah, and my patients as well.
Yeah.
They keep saying something, and I don't understand. So, what does it mean?
Tell me what it means.
Yeah.
That's really nice, and there's a really, really good answer there. So thank you ever so much for that. So now we move on to my favourite part of the podcast, which tends to be our guest's most feared part of the podcast, is the board of joy. Can we have the jingle, please? So behind you, you can see there, you have the board of joy. So on this board, we have cards that are face down for our listeners that can't see what we're doing here. You can see we've got these boards here. All of these cards have got questions on.
Okay.
So these are going to form your next questions for the podcast. So what I'm going to ask you to do, you can stand up, you can sit down, you can do whichever way you want, but I just need you to pick 4 cards from that board. You're not allowed to look at them though. And these will be your next questions. So grab another 3 more.
Okay.
Do it all in one go. Good first question. You kind of touched on this a little bit as well, actually. How does the work-life balance in the UK compare to what it's like at home in your home country?
Yeah, it's totally different. I think the system that considers the well-being is very important, especially in such a stressful job. Actually, we have courses and trainings that help us to keep the well-being ourselves and to keep an eye on ourselves. It's very important.
Yeah.
And the mental health as well. I think being in that society, that work, or both our schedule upon of this. And if, for example, I'm sick and I call them in the work, I say that I don't feel well, I'm sick. They say, okay, just take a rest. So easily, like this. It's totally different.
What would happen at home if you did that?
I have to find someone to cover me in the schedule.
So you're responsible.
Yeah. As long as I'm not dying. So, yeah, I have.
You have a pulse. You are coming in.
You can do this. You can do this. If I have some condition, something's happening, and I'm not well for any reason, or have any thing happen, so that I can't go. In most of the cases, I have to find someone.
Okay.
Or to exchange. You go
like a swap, or
you will work instead of me tomorrow, and I have to work extra day instead of you.
Yeah.
So it was very difficult, and you have to think before doing this.
I was going to say, you'd almost have to think, who do I pick to swap with as well? Is that gonna,
Yeah, because it's our responsibility to keep the work going.
Yeah.
But here, if I'm not good, it is not my responsibility.
Yeah.
I just have to inform them, and then it's all right.
And you mentioned obviously about the importance of well-being and how much that is kind of I say inflicted, that's the wrong word to use, but kind of imposed and made sure that you're aware of. Did that surprise you, how important it was?
Yeah.
How much it was kind of
because we, as I told you, it is a very stressful job.
Yeah.
And if you keep going with the stress, after a while you will not feel the same.
Yeah.
Yes, and I have experience because I worked in ER for 3 to 4 years, and I have to see all the emergency cases by ultrasound or do the necessary imaging for the trauma patient. It was very tough, very, very tough to keep going. Although you have seen a lot of people dying and in a bad condition, and you give the diagnosis and then go to the next case, like all the night, and then you will go to continue work.
It's like a conveyor belt.
Yeah, till 2 p.m. at least. And it's very difficult to go through all of this and to get out at the end to find yourself the same person. So, yeah, it's very tough.
Amazing. And like say you found that better here, obviously, because
actually, to be honest, I didn't try the ER. But according to the work, it's daily work stuff as having 1 hour a day to just between the morning and afternoon. Even if I have to clinic, I have to completely rest in between them, and 2 days to relax and rest. It is
and have you time.
You time, yeah, exactly. It's very important. Yeah, and I really appreciate this.
Amazing. My next question for you from the board. I say your next question from the board. You've picked these. Have you encountered any discrimination or bias, and how was this handled?
Okay, in work.
In work or outside work, just in general, since you've been
in work, it's never happened.
Yeah,
and at the beginning, I was just sensitive if anything happened. What does it mean? Is it like this? But I have a very supportive line manager.
Yeah,
I went to her with my needs and what does it mean and what the things going on.
Yeah,
she was very supportive, very understanding, and I actually understand that it's a different society. It takes me time to understand that it's not the same that I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And actually the work society is very accepting, very has place for everyone.
Because it's quite an open society here.
Yeah.
When we had that call, I remember, you were surprised by the amount of international staff that we had.
Yeah, we have such internationally on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all over the world are working there. But it might not be the case when I'm going outside. Generally, the British people are so nice, so understanding.
Yeah.
Most of them actually very, very, very nice people. Other people are not so nice.
Yeah,
and they do a lot of weird things, but I don't care about this. Yeah.
Were you surprised by how nice people were, like in your work, like just around it? Because obviously you said you kind of.
I was coming
with that expectation.
English, being English. Okay, when we say, I think here people say, let's go Dutch or something like this when you want to pay.
Yeah.
We use the same.
Oh, go Dutch, yeah.
Go Dutch, yeah. Here in Egypt, we say, will be English. So it means, I said, when I listened to someone saying this, I said, it's English. So
they told you it's Dutch.
It's Dutch. English people say go Dutch, and Egyptian people say let's be English. So that's mean being English. It means that everyone will concentrate in his own business. You will pay for yourself. You'll do everything for yourself. So I'm coming and expecting this. But I found that people are very nice, very helpful. There is a lot of people that not so nice, not so, or some of people not so nice, not so helpful, but they are all over the world, not only here. So I feel another thing in that society, it is a place that I can, if I have a right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
There is a law and there is a supportive environment that if anything happened to me, there is someone to get to escalate, and my right will get back to me.
Yeah.
And it's very important. Whatever happens. Yeah.
100%. I'm so going to use that going British thing next time I go up for dinner. I'm not even going to lie. That's just my new line for dinners.
Yeah.
I will blame you as the Shahd told me. That's amazing. I love it. So yeah, thank you for that, and for my new dinner line.
We're English.
We're English, so we're gonna go British. I'm going British. I love it. Your next one, how does teamwork and interprofessional collaboration in the NHS compare to what it was like at home?
Some places there that have a teamwork.
Yeah.
Some organizations like Bahia Foundation, it's a very big place that have a very organized team trying to be updated and modified to the international guidelines.
Yeah.
They work with the American system,
Right.
but they are very organized. But rather than this, that's my experience. But rather than this, in all other places, I'm the doctor, I'm the secretary, I'm the nurse, can be as a mammographer as well if I need.
So you are an MDT, basically. You are
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I have the list of the people that coming for the clinic when I was a resident. Oh my God. I have to take all the list of the people inside me and to make sure that they are in order, because if the secretary make someone before another, it will be my own problem.
Okay.
I have to make sure that those people going in order, and I have to write the report, and I have to print, and I have to give it to the patient, and I have to do the aspiration or the intervention work with my own. And maybe I clean the probe after this because I don't have someone, or until he or she came, it will take a lot of time. So I have to do it with my own. And I was multiple people inside one person. So
whereas here
so it was very exhausting. But here I don't have to worry about scheduling the patients. There's someone who will schedule them. I don't worry about the care after the procedure and the results and something like this. The breast care nurse will give them the time. The nurse assisting me will give them the post-care procedure.
Yeah.
I have to write the reports and do the examination only.
Yeah.
This is very surprising.
Yeah. And obviously you've mentioned a couple of the other professionals in your team. How well do you work together as a team? Do you feel like it's just clicked, or?
At the beginning, I didn't feel in because I feel that I'm just watching what's going.
I'm an outsider.
Yeah. But now I'm definitely in. Yeah. So.
And how does that make your day-to-day work?
It's easier, definitely. Yeah, I don't have to concentrate with anything except my patients, examinations, the reports I'm writing, and that's it.
So you can focus, I suppose.
Yes, but I have to not waste my focus, my time, my energy in some things that other people are supposed to do.
Yeah, there's got other people that are responsible for those things.
Yeah, and it is less.
Yeah. Just to kind of expand on that a little bit, because we do kind of ask it. It was one of the questions on the board that you did luckily miss out. But what is the healthcare system like in Egypt? How does it work? So obviously, like here, we have the NHS, which is the National Health Service, and that's free at the point of use. But what's the healthcare service system like in Egypt?
Okay, we have different systems.
Yeah.
Like the insurance system.
Yeah.
And the university system.
Right.
And the general ministry system.
Right.
So as university hospitals are the largest hospital, the most organized, and each one has its own system, if you will say.
Yeah.
Different departments have their own system for going the work, how the work goes.
How it goes, how it.
Yeah. And I was in a university hospital when I was resident.
Yeah.
The drawbacks, it is a very, very huge workload.
Yeah.
And we have to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
How much is it? It is not a problem.
Yeah.
You will do it.
Yeah.
And if you are a university hospital resident, you don't have any right to be absent from the work.
Okay.
Except if you are dying.
Yeah.
Actually.
So like we were feeding back on that.
Yeah. Once I had diarrhea and like nausea in my shift. That's what a typical resident do. You will get a cannula in your hand and put the medication, and you work with the other hand. Okay. Because
that's intense.
Because no one will come and carry your shift in the middle of the night, and you are alone. So that's how we do.
Yeah.
You learn very, very, very good in a university hospital.
Yeah.
You will have a good experience, but it is a very, very huge workload.
I was going to say, it sounds quite pressured as well.
Yeah, exactly. On the Ministry of Health, it is the load not so much, but you don't have the tools that make you progress in your work and you don't see that intense work, so you feel that it's hard.
Your opportunities are kind of lessened there to be
Exactly.
exposed to things.
Yeah, and you have to work on yourself more and more, and choose some places, maybe private or other private hospitals, to keep saying pieces, keep elevating your skills, keep the knowledge you know. And we have the insurance system. I haven't tried this one. So I have I was a resident in a university hospital. I didn't have a post degree, so I went after that to ministry hospital. And after coming here, I understand that there is one place I worked at that was very organized, which I told you about. It's the Bahia Foundation. Other than this, we didn't have a system, actually. We didn't have organized teamwork. We didn't have. You have to do everything with your own and try to finish as much as you can.
That's what it,
and try to. It wasn't a human being, It's like a robot.
It sounds
just to have to finish as much as work as you can, because no one will do it. You will do it. You will finish 2, you will finish 6. It's your own responsibility.
You finish when you've done, basically.
Yes, and it was very difficult.
I suppose coming here and having, I suppose, like you say, your days off, your breaks and stuff.
That is.
Where has this been my entire career?
I feel that I'm stable. That I have time to rest and relax. And it is very important as in terms of mental health and well-being, as I told you. It is very important.
Amazing. Thank you for that. I always ask because I'm intrigued what the systems are like in other countries and stuff and how it works.
And it's very difficult when I come to the system like this, because I feel that very different, very strange.
Is it a thing where you feel like you should be doing more because you're so used to doing more?
Not about doing more, but about the time the things take to be done. We have to wait for some things to be happen and some things to be like this, but in order
the system to catch up with you.
But there we can do incredible work, and we finish to shortcut a lot of things for the patients as well. And because as a doctor you can't stop. I remember once was that the head of the department once had a complaint from the patient because we were eating in the night shifts, and how we eat. So we are human beings. We feel hungry, and we have eaten. And the people didn't expect from us to eat in the shift. So it was very weird to me.
Sounds weird to me as well, to be honest. I mean,
So it's
because especially on a night shift as well, you don't have a breakfast at a lunchtime really, because you've obviously your body clock's changing over, so you
have to eat. We are human beings. It's totally normal, and it is not a type of complaint, but it happens. So
interesting one. That.
Exactly.
So your last question from the board, the last one. Doing well so far.
Okay.
Have you felt welcomed and supported by your colleagues and the community here in the hospital?
Indeed.
Yeah. And how has that made you feel as both a professional?
Okay, when I first come, as I told you, I feel everything is different, everything is weird, everything not understandable. So anything happen as a human being, I think it's very normal to feel. Is it personal?
Is it me?
Yeah. But when you find everyone is supporting and everyone is welcoming you, is very kind, you understand that stop, hang on. It is not personal. It is how it happens and how it goes.
How the process is.
With everyone. And there's the system. I'm happy to be in, and I have to accept it. With his advantages and his drawbacks.
And how are you in terms of like when we brought you over, we added you to obviously that WhatsApp group and things and got you involved with people like locally. How beneficial was that for you?
I feel that I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that's coming, because there is not a huge Arabic or Muslim community on Worthing. But I feel that the trust is wide. And there is a lot of people, a lot of different people. Not exactly. Even I understand with time that being international or being overseas makes me the same as the Pakistanians, they make as Indians, same as Iranians, they make as anyone coming and has the same homesick, the same feeling that they are building their future in a well-organized system. So we are all together a community. So a
community of everyone.
Of everyone has the same feeling, the same needs.
So that's it. That was your questions from the board. That wasn't too bad, was it? Honestly, all of our guests are petrified of the board of joy, which is why it makes me laugh so much. But you chose within reach. You were good picks. So we're going to move on and wrap things up. We've got about another 3 questions just to ask. So we're going to get a little bit reflective on this bit and kind of think about where you are now. So if you knew then what you know now, what would be the best piece of advice you could give someone considering doing the same journey?
I would say to myself to stick to my mind. I will never move because if I know that was like this, I will never move. I'm kidding.
I was going to say, what have we done?
I've survived anyway, so it's good, but it is very difficult. It is because I literally picked up my bag and my stuff and I traveled with no expectation, nothing at all. So I think that I was stupid, but
I wouldn't say stupid. I would say, intrigued, adventurous.
But this is very, very. I
think we touched on it already. You said it yourself. It's almost like made you a more confident person by proving to yourself that you're able to do these things.
But I was literally not thinking about anything, just packing my stuff and traveling to the unknown with no thoughts, no expectation, nothing. So
would your key piece of advice be have some expectation, have some reason?
Not expectation, but just to be open and to understand that building a new life in a new world, in a new community is not easy as it pretends to be.
I love it. It's so honest, and that's what we're after here. So thank you for that. My next one is a bit of a hot topic at the moment in terms of the latest changes to visa and immigration status. So what impact do you think these latest changes with those visa trays, obviously the costs going up and the limitations in regards to people being able to bring their family members over, what impact do you think that will have on people wanting to join the NHS from overseas?
I think it will definitely affect this and reduce the number of people because I found a lot of people coming here to feel after 5 years you can be British. So they feel that that's their land. That's
the nationalisation process.
Yes, and that's their land and this is their home and this is their country. So after all of this, they think that England will not be different than a lot of countries. So why we will come there rather than here, rather than there, or rather than any other place in the world? Honestly, I didn't have such long-term expectation. I didn't think about it. But after those new rules and those things, I found a lot of people talking about this. So,
and that's why we wanted to ask, because obviously, obviously. My kind of follow-on was, does it impact you in any way? And I suppose in a way it already has, because you didn't have that long-term expectation, but even now you're kind of like, oh, well, actually.
Oh, yeah. How it will be. Because at a moment I think in my future, how it will be, what's my plan. So, I think it will definitely affect a lot of people from coming here or thinking to join.
Which is sad in a way. For me, my personal belief in it is quite sad, because I think that, I think the NHS itself prides itself on being such a culturally diverse workforce.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, go for it.
I actually admire a lot of English people because they are so welcoming. That my English colleague, I asked him are you sad that NHS having places for international people, it is you find not British people are holding all the stuff. Is it sad for you? He said, no, it is not sad. It is a blessing that you have a lot of people from international staff to do their job and the diversity of the community. And I admire how you are welcoming everyone and support everyone, actually. It is very impressive.
And that's a really, do you know what? That's kind of really, really kind of my point. It was why I think it would be sad if that kind of goes or reduces because of people not wanting to join us. So I'm glad that you said that. Right. So final question. And this is a very personal one. So there's no right or wrong answer. Don't worry about this.
Okay.
When do you feel it's right for someone to stop being referred to as international, i.e. internationally recruited or, international staff member? Or do you feel that it's right that that stops?
I think there is no point, for my knowledge now, no point will stop to be referred as international.
Yeah.
I think there is degrees of being familiar.
Yeah.
Being one of the team, being in, can be increased.
Yeah.
But after those 6 months, I don't think that I will not be referred as international all over my life. Here, if I lived forever here, I don't know. Maybe you ask me that question after a couple of years. Let me tell you. But at that stage, I feel no, I will stay international.
Do you feel it as a privilege, like having that title? I was like, because everyone's.
I feel it is a truth. It is my reality.
Yeah.
It is my origin.
Yeah.
My nationality. Where I have born, where I have lived.
Part of you.
Yeah, it's part of me, and I'm not sad of that part at all. So it will stay. Even whatever happened, I'll stay as I am. It is a real part of me as well. So I don't care if someone called me international, called me doctor, or called me Shahd. It will not be different.
Yeah.
What makes different? My feeling in the community. If I having friends to refer someplace as my home.
Yeah.
A good time with people and a strong connection, strong relationships. That's what matter. But I don't care about.
It's a label. It's not who you are. It's part of you. It doesn't define you.
Exactly. So
this is a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And that was our last question.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
Thanks for listening, guys. That is a wrap. Huge thanks to Shahd for joining us today. And thank you for all of your honest answers. It really is what this podcast is all about. We want to learn about you and your journeys and everything. So thank you for being so open and honest with us. We really appreciate you spending the time to be with us here today. So again, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
all for listening and watching as well. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please do subscribe. Leave us a review. Please leave us a review. We love a review. Tell a friend, share the love, share the podcast. Let's get this far and wide and learn about all these wonderful people that have joined the NHS and are helping us get better every day within our hospitals across the UK. Just a final word from me. As always, remember we are all humans before we are our job titles. So if we're going to be anything, let's be human. Until next time, be kind and I'll see you soon.